What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for SoundHound AI, ticker symbol SOUN. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. Let's take a look at the daily chart for SOUN. Looks like there's a substantial move up very recently. Looks like an exponential rise. And this is unsustainable, right? Because why? The buyers cannot keep this up, right? The demand gets too strong. And then once the last buyer stops buying, then you start seeing price roll over towards the downside, right? Because the demand leaves the market, leaves the stock, right? So this is shown technically as very large green candlesticks. You can see how we had the smaller green candles, and then it's getting bigger and bigger. So that's telling me that this trend, the short-term trend, is coming to an end, and we can see price pull back, right? So it's very hard to pick a top or time a top in these types of blow-off tops, but this is leaning towards something coming soon, right? So expectation is a pullback anytime now. We can look at a measurement target. This is all one leg right here. Price was consolidating for a long time, building a base for another breakout, and it reached the target at the 1242 and exceeded it. So as right now, there's a very good chance or high likelihood we see consolidation or a pullback back down towards the sub $10 level, or technically the 961. This was where the breakout is. So a lot of times price likes to come back to these breakout levels. So that's a good target for the pullback, the mid $9 level. So that's where I'm expecting price to go. Can it continue higher? Obviously, it can continue higher, right? I want to see a price break this bullish trend line. If it breaks this bullish trend line, then a lot of the momentum is lost by the bulls. As long as we're still above it, there's a good chance we see higher prices. But if we break it, I think that's showing a strong shift in momentum. And with price this overextended, there's a good chance it can come back towards the sub $10 level. So that's how I'm looking at SOUN on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Looks like it came back up to this prior all-time high level or very close to it. So it may resume this trend maybe until it reaches the all-time high at the $18 level. But overall, you can see that once price got to this level in the past, it led to significant selling, right? So what are the odds that can happen again, right? Actually pretty high, especially it looks very close to what happened in the past. It moved up very quickly towards this $18 level, and then it sold off pretty harshly shortly after. So I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar occur in the market. So we'll see what happens. This could be, maybe a very powerful trend that we're going into. But as of right now, price is overextended. And we're far from the EMA. We had a breakout of the 956 level. So there's a good chance price can pull back. Overall, that's the expectation. Doesn't mean it will occur. But like I said before, let's go based on the trend line first. If we see a break of the trend line, there's a good chance that the selling or correction has started. As long as we're still above it, price can continue to push up higher until it probably tops out, most likely at that $18 level. So we'll see what happens. This is the entire price history of the chart. For whatever reason, whenever price gets up to this $18 level, or like in the history, it shows that it led to strong selling. So there's a good chance that can happen again, right? So that's why that's why it's very important to look at a technical chart or a price chart. So all I have for SOUN on the daily, weekly charts, just to summarize once again, expect a pullback anytime now because of this overextension, but monitor the price. If it's still above this trend line, there's a good chance we can see continued buying. If we start breaking it, that shows the momentum is losing strength, and we could see that correction take place sooner, right? So basically the trend line would be confirmation. You won't know for 100% sure because sometimes you could break the trend line and make another attempt up, something like that. But it's a good indicator that price is looking like it wants to correct lower. So all I have for SOUN on the daily week charts is a Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.